Are we ready to go to Philly? Because this is where I guarantee you nobody has. At least I don't think so. Because I was
I
doing
guess
some.
we'll see.
I was name the position of your bust, and we'll see.
Goalie.
Goalie.
Oh, so we do all have the same player. All right. I thought this was sneaky because I thought people forgot this guy existed,
Nope.
and that's why. So actually, originally I wanted to say David Accam for the same exact reason as Columbus, but I don't want to double up on my list. So I went with the Algerian goalkeeper that conceded the legendary goal to Landon Donovan in the 2014 World Cup, Raïs Mboli. Signed for $400K in 2014, which is the same year Andre Blake was drafted, by the way. And the second Blake was drafted, I watched his highlights, said that dude needs to start ASAP. Because I remember watching Philly, and their goalkeepers were awful. And the second they drafted him, I was like, this is it.
Do you know who the other goalkeeper was? So Mboli was brought in as the third goalkeeper behind Andre Blake
And John McCarthy.
and Zach
No,
McMahon.
Zach McMath, yeah.
No, really? Oh, John McCarthy was 2015.
Yeah.
Because Blake was drafted. He was supposed to be the guy to, hold over until Blake was ready to go. He played 9 times in 2 years.
He's so
But
bad.
for $400K, couldn't claim a cross to save his life. That's the only thing I remember is every time he went to go claim a cross, it went over his head. And then I was reading articles that this dude, the coach came out at the end of 2015 and said, this dude's never playing for us again. His time is done, and he's being sold. And that's when John McCarthy was a backup. But I remember he came in. Oh, my God, he was awful. Just so bad.
DP.
He was a designated player, yeah. And he played 9 times in 2 years, had 2 clean sheets in those 9 games. But my God, he is infamously known as one of the worst signings the club has ever made. And I would say one of the worst signings the league has ever made.
How do you bring in a DP to be your third goalie?
Right.
What, huh?
Have you heard that's what Red Bull are using their third spot for?
Stop.
One thing I want to add on to that, you were talking about how the coach was talking about him and never playing again. I read something that he got banned from practicing with the team.
Yep.
Yeah,
So at the end of his contract, he had to.
Bethlehem Steel.
Yeah, so at the end of his contract, he had to go to the practice facilities on off hours to train by himself because he wasn't allowed to train with the team.
I heard his attitude was awful too.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't if I was a big money guy and I was not playing, I would not be happy.
Can we shout out Freddie Adu?
You can. I'm not going to, but you can.
I mean, obviously we all picked the same the same person.
Yeah.
But I forgot he was on Philly.
Yeah, didn't he play in 2014?
He
played at some point.
He's most known for obviously being on DC as the 14th.
Yeah.
But Philly signed him after he was on Benfica, and then he was loaned out to Monaco, Belenenses, a team in Greece, and a team in Turkey.
Yep.
You would think that you would get the hint, maybe this kid isn't turning out the way we thought he would be.
He scored 7 goals for them, though. That's pretty sick.
Which isn't – it's not terrible. 7 goals in 35 games, but, I mean, if you look at the teams he's played for both before that and since then, it's been bad. The dude plays for Las Vegas right now.
No, he doesn't. He's
done?
Yeah.
He's 30, which makes me feel old.
I was about to say, can you believe this dude's 30?
I remember when he first came on. I think I was at that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was in the luxury box at that game with my brother's team.
Flex a little harder.
A little bit.